Hey Pisces, welcome to your weekly forecast for February 13th through the 19th. Happy birthday to the Pisces that are going to be kicking the start of Pisces season off at the end of February. We're going to see what's coming up here for the Pisces collective, Pisces sun, moon, and rising. Now, I typically focus on everything other than love in the weekly forecasts, but lately there's been some love messages sprinkling in here and there. So if that happens, and if you're watching this as a Pisces Venus, feel free to take it. Even if you're not a Pisces Venus, there might be some love sprinkled in, but we'll see. We'll see what messages are coming in here for the collective. First card coming up for the Pisces collective is the Ace of Cups, and this is very positive. This is a very happy card. Ace of Cups is complete and total emotional fulfillment and contentment. It can be a massive boost of creativity, a happy new home, resolution to problems, to situations, just a very happy time in your life in which you feel very at peace, very fulfilled, very at home. It's a very positive card, and it's a card that I'm always really excited to see coming up for people, because for me in my readings, this card tends to come up when you're shifting your karma. You're turning over a karmic leaf, in the sense that sometimes we have experiences where we have the same thing happen to us again and again, and it's like so painful, right? But for me, the Ace of Cups is like we've had that aha moment. We've seen what the situations have in common and what we need to avoid it in the future. And so we're like, you know what, universe, I am sick and tired of being unhappy. I am sick and tired of getting hurt. I refuse to put up with it anymore. I demand to be happy. And I know what these situations have in common, and I know what the red flags are now. And the next time I see those red flags, I'm going to spot them from a mile away, and I'm going the other direction. I refuse. I refuse to hold space for this in my life anymore. And so universe is like, awesome, wonderful. Pisces is awake now. Pisces is alert. Pisces no longer needs these painful experiences to poke them to wake up. Now that Pisces is awake and alert, Pisces is ready to learn through happiness, success, support, adventure, love, romance, passion, friendship, laughter, all of the happy things. So for me, Ace of Cups is you're coming into a time where you're going to start learning your lessons through pleasure instead of through pain. And this can and does oftentimes also apply to your love life. If your love life has been very karmic in a painful way, well, guess what? Now you're going to have people coming in, or someone coming in, that's going to show you what love is instead of showing you what love isn't. Okay? And so it doesn't have to be limited to love. As I said, it's abundance, it's happiness in every good way and every good thing, but it's definitely emotional happiness, fulfillment, contentment. You're turning over this leaf to a new positive experience instead of painful. Next card coming up here for you all is the moon. This is exciting, very, very exciting. Well, this is a major arcana card. So major arcana cards are always going to come up when things are directly connected to what we came here to learn, what we came here to experience. This is a very significant time in your life, but even more so having the moon coming up for you as a Pisces. For me, in my readings, when I'm reading for you and I pull the major arcana card that is associated with your astrology, with your zodiac sign, it's telling me that everything about your current situation is directed towards you coming into your power, coming into your authenticity, taking back your power, being who you are, living your best life completely and totally unconcerned with the thoughts and opinions of others. Just living your best life, being in your confidence, loving yourself, all of yourself. There's absolutely positively nothing that you're embarrassed about, nothing that you cringe about, nothing that you're ashamed of. You see how all of it is a part of you and that you are wonderful. And so there's this really like empowered energy. that you're going to be stepping into, that you're going to be coming into, and like realizing who you are, and taking back your power. Now, these wolves are really jumping out at me here, because it's making me all of a sudden think of the saying, like, I don't mean to be too cliche, but there's that saying of, like, "Oh, there are two wolves inside of you. Which wolf are you gonna feed?" kind of thing. And I feel like, for those of you who have been really struggling with fears and with negative self talk, you've been trying to completely and totally, like, cut that out. You've been trying to completely and totally, like, "Oh nope, la 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 la, only positive, only good, oh nope, 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 nope." Like, you've been trying really hard to completely and totally cut that off, and that may have been giving it more power and making it more overwhelming to overcome. And so I feel like you're coming into this balance, like you're balancing the light and the dark, and you're giving yourself permission to listen to your fears, or you're giving yourself permission to listen to that negative voice in your head, but also look at it knowing that it's fear, and knowing that it's a negative voice, and being able to reason past it, or even to use it to your advantage. If your fear is coming up and saying, "Here's all the reasons why you're going to fail, Pisces," you can say, "Okay, all right, those are very, possible things that could happen. Okay, well, how can I prepare? How can I think ahead? How can I be ready so I can succeed, even if those fears come true, even if those things go wrong?" And now you have an ironclad plan. Now you're geared up for success. Now you're ready in case these things go wrong. And so I feel like you're learning to have mastery, over that fear, that insecurity, by just kind of listening to it and not taking it to heart, and using it to your advantage in terms of how you're preparing yourself, versus trying to completely and totally ignore it, and then just have it like looming as this thing in the corner that's causing anxiety that you're trying not to pay attention to. The next card coming up here for the Pisces collective is the Three of Swords. Now you might say, "Amethyst, what kind of BS is this? How are you going to tell me, oh, Ace of Cups is so wonderful. Oh, you're coming into your power, and then you're going to throw Three of Swords at me?" Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you, because it's clear as day to me how these cards are lining up. When we are stepping into our power, a big part of that is we start to set boundaries. And when we set boundaries, there are going to be people who don't like those boundaries. And so Three of Swords indicates to me, that as this Ace of Cups is coming in for you, these blessings, these wonderful positive experiences. And if you don't believe me, I'll show you. Your next card is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is wishes coming true. Your wishes are coming true. Your wishes are being fulfilled. There are blessings coming your way. These two cards coming together, if you watch my readings, you already know how this is aligning up, and you're excited. Some of you have heard me say Three of Swords can be when Spirit is showing us where the snakes and the grass are. Spirit is showing us who are the people that are not meant to continue with us, because there's a big blessing coming in. We're about to receive a really big blessing, and Spirit is showing us who is not meant to receive in that blessing, who is not meant to benefit from your success, right? And so you may have people being showing their true colors. You may find out who's talking about you behind your back. You may find out, who's been disloyal or who's been dishonest towards you. And so it can be revealed to you, because the blessing is about to come, and Spirit is saying you're not meant to be here for this blessing, to these people around you. So there could be sadness in this way, and that you're having realizations about certain people in your life that, you know what, like, they're two-faced. Like, you're seeing who the fake people are. Nine of Cups, as I said, wishes coming true. And Nine of Cups for me is a card that comes up to say You're about to have some really good things happen, but your homework in the meantime is to make sure you have really solid boundaries, because there's going to be people who are jealous. There's going to be people who are envious. There's going to be people who feel like it's not fair that you have this good stuff happening, and they may even try to punish you for it by way of like compensating, like, well, you have all this good stuff happening for you and my life sucks, so therefore, Pisces, you owe it to me to take care of me. You're in a better situation financially, so you owe it to me to hand over your money. You owe it to me to help me with every little financial hardship I experience. I'm miserable, I'm alone, you're happy, you're in this wonderful relationship, you have all these friends, so you have to cheer me up. You have to come over and pick me up and drive me around and take me out, and it's just constant. It's like this never ending thing. And so Spirit is like, we're about to put this blessing at your table. We're about to lay out this banquet for you, Pisces. But there are people who are sitting at your table right now who would devour it like locusts and leave you with nothing, even though, bless your heart, you have this open, big heart and you want to share. There are people who will leave you with nothing. And so that is being revealed to you. Your angels and guides are going to be showing you, not just this week, I feel over the next couple of weeks even, who is not for you and who is not meant to sit at that table. And then with the people who are going to be left at that table, it's going to be up to you to have the ability to say no. You get to decide. You're the one who decides how generous you're going to be and when you're going to be generous. And you have the right to say no. You have the right to say no. You're not obligated to give everything away to everybody. You've worked so hard for all of this, and you have the right to hold on to it. Okay? I hope that's helpful. You may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Sometimes your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. There's links in the description of this video that will take you to the other videos on the channel if you want to check those out. And if you would like to schedule a private reading with me, I announced a sale recently and the response to it was so overwhelming. I'm going to keep it going a little bit longer. If you want to see the sale prices and if you want to see how to schedule, all of that is in the description of this video. And you can just click on the link and it will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings.